I'm average. I'm average.
That what you tell yourself?
Hey, continue what you were saying though.
All right, but like when you dealing with somebody else's child, you come into the picture. Like you do anything that you can to make them feel included. Because the last thing that you want is for that child to feel like you don't like them or whatever. But still and yet, it's gonna take some time before they actually gain that respect for you. So I'm not saying like chastise the child for doing little stuff, because of course, you know, little stuff, yeah. But if it's just me and that child there, whether it's me telling them, okay, I'm taking away all privileges or whatever, I ain't necessarily saying about beating a child and that like that.
Right.
But it's hard for you to be a provider for a child and not to be able to chastise that child when you feel it is necessary.
You should be able to chastise a child with just telling him like, yeah, what you doing? Should look up to you at least that much and shit. Sometimes, like you know how they say children are pure? And at a certain age when you come in a child's life, if they don't like you, there's something about you they don't like.
Yeah.
Whether you realize it is something about you or something, it's something about you, because kids don't just dislike any and everybody. They always give people a chance. They pure. Just like that. So like a lot of kids that I done been a stepfather to a lot of people kids.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I done took care of a lot of grown motherfuckers.
Mm-hmm.
So I understand how it is for a motherfucker to meet you and just like, I like this motherfucker right here.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? And no matter what you tell them, like, yeah, I'm rocking with that, bro. Like, cause I like this nigga. Like I done ran across a lot of kids like that. And sometimes when you try to be an enforcer on a child, you have to first let that child know how much you love them before you let them know how much I will hurt you before I let you get hurt worse than. You get what I'm saying?
I feel where you're coming from, and sometimes that is the case.
Right.
Like, and this ain't even like a natural occurrence for me. Like most kids,
Right.
I'm cool with it. I'm cool with all kids, really.
Right.
But like there's always the exception to the rule. And a lot of times, it's not even so much that I've had a problem with the child as much as the mother coming to me like from the beginning, like, all right, if anything happens with this child, you don't do nothing. Just call me and let me know, and I'll handle it when I'm around.
Yeah.
Now, when they come at you like that, and you are a provider for
She don't
this
have that
child,
respect for you yet. The woman don't. The mother don't.
exactly. So you and your child can go elsewhere if that's the way you feel. That's the way. And I'm just being real.
Certain,
you know.
certain people don't feel comfortable with certain people chastising their kids. Rather they see how your temper could go, or they just like, you ain't whoop nobody else. You ain't whoop my motherfucking kids.
And I understand.
And then
how
let me-
Some just don't want the problem. Like, you know what I mean? I know how his daddy is.
Yeah, that
He
too.
don't want nobody putting hands on his kids.
That too.
So
Okay.
you know what I mean?
When the
Keep all
woman-
that from happening.
When the woman respects you, she took that child down and let that child know you're going to respect him. He ain't your dad,
Yeah.
but you are going to respect him. And trust me, this is from experience. That's when the woman respects you as being there. Fuck being the stepfather. I'm here. You're going to make that child respect me, because anything other than that, you know I demand my respect from any and everybody.
Exactly.
So it ain't going to be no less with your kids, because when you're around, I'm still going to tell them to sit down. I'm still going to do the same thing. You get what I'm saying?
And when that point happens, when they come at me like that, then I'm like, well, look, check this out. Because the time that I think about in particular was the girl was laid off from work. So I'm the sole provider in this house. And I make sure that everybody has everything that they need and most of what they want. So if I'm taking on this responsibility, then if your child starts to be disrespectful, then at this point, why don't I have the right to put them in their place? And I'm not talking about, and like once again, it's not about whooping the child necessarily. Chastising them can be a whole number of ways, and you know this.
Mhm.
So why, at this point, if I cannot chastise this child that I am an active part in raising, then it becomes an issue between me and the mother.
Well, how would you feel about it if it was on the other end?
See,
What
I
if
can't.
it be your kids? Like, if you was in a position where you couldn't raise your kids, and your kid was being raised by another man, and he's saying the same thing that you saying, how would you feel about it then?
If I can and this man is doing what her dad,
because you gotta look at it like, you know what I mean.
Both ways.
Yeah, you got
you know what I mean. You gotta put yourself in another man's shoes. Like,
right.
Some men, when I seen from experience, really want to be active in the kid's life.
They just can't.
They can't be. It ain't got nothing to do with them. It's just, you know what I mean. You know,
situation.
Yeah, situation or whatever.
Situation.
So,
what reason that you can think of off the top of your head that you can't be?
okay, if you got a man that's incarcerated.
Okay.
Some of them really just want to be there, but for whatever reason,
okay,
then they got caught up and they can't be there. Okay, but they type of person who think like John Michael, you know what I mean? So, what I'm asking him is, what if his kids were being raised by somebody like him? Like, what if he was incarcerated and couldn't get to his kids?
Let me ask you right fast about what he said about what's reasons. And some reasons is your way of thinking. You don't even be fit to even raise no child because you ain't got nothing good to show that child.
Yeah.
So that's when God won't even allow you to be around and make to even influence that child with your way of thinking and the way of your life.
There's so many reasons. It's financial.
Yeah.
Some people think financially.
But they don't make a reason to not be there.
I think financially is excuse.
Yeah, that's an excuse.
It is to an excuse.
That's why I asked you. That was a loaded question.
Look, like I got a cousin. You know what I mean? His baby mama took the child 2 or 3, 4, 5, 6 states away.
Mm-hmm.
He don't have the finances to travel that far. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I say. In that instance, finances can, you know what I mean, can hinder you.
Yeah, I mean, and it's nothing like actually being there with the child, but you can still be an active part of the child's life without being able to be there.
And you know, most people don't have the understanding to know that you got rights too now.
Yeah.
And that's the main reason we had these
podcasts. If you have to go to extreme measures as far as to go to the court system, that's what you do.
Find out what you
I'll be as a
if you are active part in your child's life, doing what you're supposed to do as a man, she cannot just uproot and move and live.
Yeah, you're
your child. She can't do that.
I mean, and this is the thing.
You have the right. That's one reason we had these podcasts. Because you got a lot of brothers out there who don't know that.
Yeah.
They feel like the court gonna go with the female,
but and they will do that.
And they will
do that.
Yeah.
But the thing about it is this though. All right, if you really want to be a part of your child's life, it ain't no reason for you to feel child support. Real talk, because of the simple fact that although the court will side with the female in at least 85% of the cases, by you being on child support, that cements your legal parental rights.
Oh yeah, they do.
Point blank, period.
Yeah.
So at that point, you can demand visitation. Yeah. You can demand to have time with your child. They have no say-so over there at that point.
As long as you pay child support.
Exactly.
I actually got a partner that just went through that. Well, he been going through it. The little girl is 11, 12, somewhere like that now. Yeah. But anyway, his child's mother, I don't like the baby mama and baby dad shit, but his child's mother moved to the lower part of the country. Well, it's in he's on child support, but it wasn't because he was a bad daddy, he wasn't doing nothing. It just, they fell out, she put him on child support. Yeah. Well, he went to court, did what he was supposed to do. He didn't pay the child support. When she remarried and moved, they lowered his child support. And she has to meet him every week, like clockwork.
Like
where he
halfway distance.
Halfway distance. And bring him to it. See, so it's things that you can do.
Yeah, because he was paying child support.
Exactly.
But as a man, you gotta want to do it.
Yeah. I mean,
and that's reason I say that is the reason we had these podcasts. Cause when you first come home from prison, there's a lot of stuff going on in your head, and you got kids out there. I don't know about most people, but it ain't gonna sit well with me to have somebody raising my kid. It ain't gonna sit well with me to have another man as the dominant male figure in my kid's life. You know what I mean? So, but people come on, they be feeling like
But understand,
I ain't got no
when
choice
you don't-
right
when
now.
you don't want
I
that-
got to deal with it.
understand, yeah, because you're gonna have to deal with it if you don't want to deal with the baby mother.
Yeah.
Yeah, you get what I'm saying? See it all work one and one. If you have a baby with the woman, you're supposed to be there and provide for them.
Yeah, but
listen, hear me
no,
out.
it don't always
Hear me
go
out.
like that. Like,
But then you gotta fall subject to another male figure being dominant in the household. And no matter how much time you spend with your child, when he go home, that man is the dominant figure in that fucking household.
True.
So you gotta deal with that. In order not to deal with that, who you have kids with, y'all gotta make that shit work from the beginning, right?
Now see,
Because
hold on.
that's the only time a child gonna actually really feel comfortable, and he can really focus on what he need to do in life.
Okay.
Other than that, he focuses on, I hope this nigga don't hit my mom. I hope he don't hurt her. I hope we'll
Yeah,
fly.
too much
There's
stuff
too
going
much
on in
other
his
stuff
mind.
going on in his mind.
Yeah.
I want to provide for my mom so she won't need no dude. And it's a lot of shit. That's why we need to put up with these women's feelings and shit. And when
But
we
see,
get
like,
pregnant and,
this is
and
the
try to
thing.
be there for the most part that we can.
But see,
Even
this is
if-
the thing though. For things to work out the way that you talking about.
You gotta be
First
both
of all,
sides.
you gotta be thinking with your head from the beginning. And most people, by the time they get a chick pregnant, they ain't thinking with their head, they're thinking with their dick. That's the issue. Because basically everything that you're saying is choosing the right person to be the co-parent with you. Who makes that decision when they fuck you?
Me being,
Hey,
90% of the world is mistakes, brother.
That's my point. That's
People
my
think
point.
about that. Like, this will be a good
Exactly.
mother for my kids.
Exactly.
When
They
I'm
thinking
getting it. Like, oh,
they
even if you
thinking-
in the club, you like, what?
But this Henny got me up in the
It
pool.
don't cross your mind, but that ain't no good mama.
Nah, I believe you have kids. I believe you have kids when it's time for you to have kids.
Man,
I believe and when everybody has kids, it's time for you to have kids, bro. Trust me. I ain't gonna say trust me, but from
a lot
my
of people have kids that they
from
have
my
no business with one.
experiences,
What?
you only gonna have a
Some
child when
kids
it's meant
are
for you
awesome.
to have a child. I don't give a fuck how much you try not. Shit gonna happen when it's time. So even if that condom popping, you ain't know.
Okay, but see,
but going
all
back
right, so
to what you was talking about, because we're getting off topic. Let's
Okay.
go back to topic. I'm going to be the moderator.
Hey, I'm
Let's go
with
back
it.
to
I like
topic.
that.
Let's
That's
go
great.
back to topic. What you was saying, the way you handle that though, when you get out of prison, you can't make up for what motherfuckers spend half their life trying to make up for what back
Yeah,
then. You can't do
past
nothing about that.
Right.
What you have to do is implement yourself into their life.
You got to.
You got to.
Yeah.
And like Gage said, you gotta understand this man, a dominant figure now. He been there when you were gone, however long you were gone.
Yeah,
So
that's
it's all about the influence that he
there.
has over your child. If it's a positive one, you can't be upset.
And so I'm saying, if he's doing what he's supposed to be doing the right way, then you have to come in and implement yourself into that.
Yeah,
Right.
Say, look, I'm your real daddy, but
yeah.
you know,
Just because you know
And
you
the
was gone
stepfather
for
should
so
already
long, man. That's part of
The stepfather should already make sure he know that.
you gotta explain what you
Yeah, I did
a
wrong.
good stepfather.
Mhm.
You gotta make sure they know that you did what you did and explain it to them and tell them and go from there.
Now, when you come home and don't be around them, you gotta explain that shit for yourself.
Yeah.
But now, if you come home because you've been lifting weights while you was in there, big willing, then you're gonna have a problem.
Yeah.
It's gonna be on there, and then your child gonna resent you for it. In
Yeah,
the end,
but especially when he
You
sees
know,
you ain't doing nothing.
yeah,
like
then you try to
that
come
was
out
like
there, you gonna do what I say do.
Yeah, my cousin,
Yeah,
he told like, man, look, give me an excuse. You ain't been there. I'm 18. You ain't been here all my life. I ain't gonna hold you accountable because I don't know. Just give me an excuse. Tell me what happened. And when you say I was there, but I wasn't there, they gonna look at it different than you say
But you
I
gotta
couldn't be there.
understand.
You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
I just couldn't be there. I was here. They wouldn't let me be here.
Right.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? Then to say, well,
You gotta keep
I was
it real,
around
though.
and I was here and there and this, that, and the third, but your mama did
I don't
that.
know
They
how
gonna,
many
they gonna
niggas
look at
grow
you
up,
a
right?
different way, man.
And look at their moms and be like, yo, I see why my father was ahead.
Yeah.
Or he dealing with his girl and like, damn, I can see why my father was, and my motherfucking like, you bitches is
I mean,
crazy.
yeah.
But-
Sometimes you grow up and you understand.
That's how it is. Something
Like,
like
yo,
that.
yeah, like sometimes you might get addicted to alcohol early and be fucked up and not be in your child's life. You at a certain point you understand, like, damn, that's probably why my father wasn't here. Like you get what I'm saying?
He felt like he was better off without.
Certain
you know what I mean?
experience you
Better off
encounter in your
without.
life will make you understand that if you're willing to understand that. Some people ain't willing to understand it because they don't never want to forgive their parents for not being there.
I
But
mean-
they want to blame their parents for
Well,
why they life going.
Well, see, like another part of that too is, and I'm not saying all mothers who are different. Like I seen it countless times where the mother down talks the dad so bad.
Man, listen, I'm gonna tell you. I seen this caption. You know how they do like news, like in the newspaper do captions.
Mm-hmm.
They do like cartoons, but you know what I mean. They have a meaning. I seen this caption, and this is what the caption said. The mother was like, "I don't need a man," but she was saying it in front of her daughter and her son.
Mm-hmm.
And her daughter developed the mind state of, "I don't want a man." Because she done heard her mama say, "I don't need one" so long, you know what I mean, she resents a man. And then it got to her son, and her son said, "I don't want to be a man." You know what I mean? Because he done heard the woman say, just downplay the man so much. Like, people don't realize,
Now
this is what,
that's pretty deep.
this is the problem.
Yeah.
This is the problem right here. If you talking like this in front of your, I get it, because black men can have a tendency to, if you ever seen that movie,
Yeah,
Color
so like,
Women,
I'm about to tell you,
black men have a tendency to be real raw with women.
Oh,
with
yeah.
black women.
it's our
So I can
fault.
understand how they be like, you know what?
It's our fault that it's like this.
Yeah, it's like that. But
Word. I'm saying,
I said it because they have a tendency to downplay,
Right.
not thinking, they downplay it in front of the kids.
Not knowing what they doing to their
Right.
mind, how they accept it. Right.
Subconsciously they develop this mindset of, "I don't want to be a man, I don't want a man."
Right.
You know what I mean? And that's, look what we have.
I mean,
we got feminization, we got recidivism. They just go on because
But see,
of that situation.
well, see, like even it goes further than that. It goes further than that because of the simple fact. All right, think about it. Growing up, the core of the family has always been Big Mama. Your grandma. Grandmama ain't grandmama no more.
No, because she in the club. She 36.
That's my point.
She in the club. She 36.
I mean, so-
yeah, she in the club with the 26.
I mean, at that point, we had elders who instilled values in the young. And this is our fault too, because a lot of times, and I ain't saying like us, I'm talking about this generation. We don't instill
That's the
those
problem.
things into these
That's the
young
problem.
kids.
We don't instill it no more.
You know what I think went wrong? When you raise a child to think what I teach you is right and everything else is wrong. So whenever you see everybody else doing something, you start to say, "Hey, maybe what I'm doing wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe I need to start." And then you start to develop that you got to be what everybody else is just to be a part of everybody else, because you was taught. You go to church, ain't nobody in it but
and
Christians.
then you question everything you learn.
And you question
Mhm.
everything
you
learn.
learn, you question. Because
Right.
if that ain't right, then what else can be right?
Right.
You know
Instead
what
of
I mean?
raising a child up to be themselves and let them choose their own path in life and let them be who they are.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? We try to.
And like, it's one thing to guide somebody, it's a whole nother thing to steer them.
It's the same thing.
No, not exactly. When you guide, you lay out a path. They ain't necessarily got to take that path. But you guide them. You support them in their decisions. When you steering them, is you going this way. I don't care what's over there. You going this way.
It makes sense.
You making
Right.
them taste.
Right.
But that's dangerous. If you talking about raising a kid,
That's what he said.
It's a difference.
That's
He's
what
just
he
saying it's
said.
a difference in that.
It's a
different.
difference.
oh yeah,
that's
well,
what
you
I'm
oh
saying.
yeah,
You're
yeah.
supposed
It
to
is.
guide.
You're supposed to guide. Yeah,
Yeah,
you're supposed to
you're
guide.
supposed to guide.
You
That's
gonna
what I
have
try.
problems.
Like my
Exactly.
son be like, "Look, this the right way. This the wrong way. The choice is yours.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah, that's
You
your
know,
choice.
I'm going to try. I'm
Yeah,
going
that's
to
God.
But
I ain't
you
gonna
know,
try to make you
I
make
don't
the
teach
right,
my
right
kids
No,
choice.
right.
I'm going to instill
I might
everything
teach him like a
in
lot
you.
of people don't agree with that.
Yeah,
I teach him that it's wrong. I don't teach him that nothing's wrong. I don't teach him that nothing he do is wrong, because I let him do what he feel he should do. And
you don't know if society
Okay,
is
now-
wrong about it or not.
Right. Yeah. I let him know
Now, you know.
that society might not see it like that. But I don't never tell him like you're wrong for that. I ask him why you do that. What's your reason for that? You gotta have a good reason of why you do it, even if it's
Yeah.
Daddy, I just wanted to do it.
But hey, society be so wrong about so much stuff, bro. You can't be like,
There's no right
you
way
can't
to raise
tell you,
nobody.
yeah, you can't tell
No,
your
it
kids
ain't no right
do this
way.
right
It's
here.
no
ain't no
such
right way.
Tell
thing.
what society say, because society be so wrong.
If
with
you
stuff.
ever look at a child and try to see who they are individually, you can't raise that child.
But now,
There's no way, it's no guidelines to raising a child. You have to look at that child individually and find out what they need in their life and put that shit in their life. That's why some parents be hard on the big brother and not so hard on the little brother. The big brother grow up mad at the little brother and don't understand why.
Well, see,
like, nigga, I needed to be on your ass. He was straight.
Now you
on your ass. Yeah, you get what I'm saying?
But I'm saying though, yeah, you preaching to the choir on that one. My big cousin over here can.
Yeah, he ain't warm
around. Like, this the thing though. When you spend so much time on that big brother, real talk, that little brother get away with murder. And it's because of the fact that y'all ain't paying no attention.
But it's because of the fact that he's smooth enough to get away with it, and the big brother not. He gonna get caught. I you gonna get caught. You ain't sleeping. I know I'm already.
I'm you anyway.
Right. I'm watching him too. He just a little slicker than you to get away with it.
It's sometimes from a parent's perspective.
Some must be wrong.
Hold it. We can edit. So it don't matter.
Right.
You done just jacked up the mic.
Hey, y'all, I ain't gonna lie. I want to edit this one anyway because this one is like a dope podcast. And shit. I like this shit. You know it's dope because we like 21 minutes in on this one and probably we was like 15 in the other one.
Yeah.
Right.
Dope.
I mean, we talking about real shit.
I might break this shit down in segments.
Yeah.
And then still put the whole thing out on there.
Right.
It's crazy though, but we didn't talk about from the female perspective.
No, we didn't.
Think about it this way. It's hard for a man to accept responsibility for raising a child.
And accept the responsibility for the right reason.
Yeah,
you're right.
Because the child is there all day, every day.
Right.
If a woman do that,
they consider it maternal nature.
I ain't saying it's easy.
No, but they consider it maternal nature. Like,
I think it's hard when she got to raise that baby that you had while you was with her.
Ooh, now that's a whole nother topic.
But if it ain't, then the baby may come just on the weekend. You know what I mean? Or the holidays,
right?
Something like that. Because when a woman has a child already and you move into that home or y'all get a home together,
then that child is you
all day, every day.
You definitely have to take that into consideration, perspective before you make that move.
You got to be strong enough to handle that.
Yeah. Yep.
I mean,
because if not, you're gonna fuck that child up and make them feel like you left because of him.
Yeah. They had an unfair marriage.
Right.
But like you were saying, now having an outside child, that's rough on a woman.
That's rough.
Right.
That's because you basically saying, okay, I did this, here we go.
But that happens a lot of times, like how PR said when the man come home. That's usually the case a lot of times. You got the little brother now.
Yeah.
And it's like, you gotta implement yourself. So it's just vice versa.
When I live, it was
it's just him.
You a little man.
Yeah, right. Now come home.
Me, you little man, his sister.
So like,
and possibly his brother too.
Right.
Depending on how long.
You know what I'm saying? So it's tough in both situations. But for a woman, I think women are so fucking strong. That's why they can deal with their feelings and still survive.
Man,
Let me tell you, right? Women can deal with their feelings and still survive in this world and be good because they're so strong, physically and spiritually with their shit.
Yeah.
See, we deal with feelings now as men, but that shit is wrecking us as men.
Yeah.
We supposed to deal with reality. Fuck how you feel about the shit. It's about what need to go on to make sure that shit right.
You right.
Fuck how I'm feeling. And that's what separates men from women and shit. They deal with feelings, we deal with reality. That's what create our balance in life when we deal with each other.
That's why we died earlier too.
Right, but see,
we don't deal with them feelings. We leave it all in there.
Right. No, but listen, you're not supposed to even have them until it comes to your family.
Yeah.
Other than that, shouldn't nothing bother you to the point where you're feeling no type of way about it.
Yeah.
Because everybody do what they want to do. So if you know that you do what you want to do, you can't be mad for nobody else doing what they want to do. As long as they did what they wanted to do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So when you develop that, don't nobody hurt your feelings at that point unless they hurt touching your family. Yeah. So a man should never deal with no feelings unless he's dealing with his family. So always be reality. Fuck what you do, I gotta capitalize on that because I gotta make sure my shit's straight because I got a family that I care about. Fuck what you got going on. I can't be in my feelings about that because I gotta make the right decision.
Yeah.
Right.
And see, that's why we separate men now. That's why we ain't too many men left in this motherfucker, because niggas in their feelings
Well,
they can't put up with the woman being in her feelings.
Yeah.
No. And it's like both of them in their feelings now. She looking like you bitch ass nigga.
For real.
And he
But
looking
see,
at you like bitch, and she like you bitch ass nigga. And it's like 2 women in the fucking house.
Right.
That's why nigga, you got to go. I don't even need
me
you.
personally,
And 2 women
I ain't even finna argue.
Right,
I'm
exactly.
I'm not finna argue with no one. Like, to me, that's a female trait. Like, I'm not finna sit up here and have no. Now we can have a real ass discussion, but this going back and forth bullshit, I'm not finna do that with no one.
See, it's a difference in arguing though, because a lot of people argue with feelings. They just speaking their mind.
Exactly.
That's why
nobody ain't
that's
hearing
why
what
when
the
you
other
tell a
person
motherfucker
saying.
like, I don't want to be with you no more, in the midst of an argument, that shit don't mean nothing.
Mm-hmm.
You go take a motherfucker on a long drive on a Saturday, y'all been good all week, and you just pull to the side like, yo, listen, I'm done with you. That's a whole different level. So understand that y'all both deal with this. Is it takes somebody to sit down and deal with this shit in reality, like, listen, I ain't trying to go nowhere, you ain't trying to go nowhere. You better stop acting motherfucking crazy. Whatever the fuck wrong with you, go get some ice cream out this shit.
I bullshit you not.
Ain't no way she gonna be mad after all that, but we get our feelings
I
from
tell my wife that all the time. We argue and shit.
Yeah, we want to
We fuck. She said what she want to say. I said what I want to say. We separate for a minute. I come back and say, well, hey, shit, what we eating tonight?
Yeah.
I ain't going nowhere. I got
Shit,
too
be
much.
right back, right away. You got to then you gotta be on the reality.
Argument, right?
That nigga pack his shit, call you, come get me,
I
son.
ain't packing
He
shit.
got his shit in his man car. He right back there the next day. You gonna drop my shit off? You better get this shit out my car.
Now you gotta put everything in the drawer back, hang everything back on the hanger.
Nigga in his feelings. He call you nigga later. Bro, come get me. I gotta pack my shit.
The first one like 2 weeks ago, right? Oh yeah, I'm straight the rest of this month. Next month. We'll talk about that. I ain't going nowhere this month.
I done already paid bills this month.
Hey yo, my bad. Shout out Drink Champs too. My man got the shirt on. I definitely fucks with Nori podcast. Hey
Yes,
yo,
sir.
big bro, big up. Shout out to Nori. No, them over there. Yo, keep doing it.
Yeah. But we're going to end it for the day. You know what I mean? We appreciate everybody tuning in. Don't forget to subscribe to Gage Point of View Podcast. Don't forget to go on the Point A Incorporated page on Facebook. Like it. You know what I mean? If y'all know somebody that's locked up, y'all know somebody incarcerated right now, please get in contact us. Like I said, y'all can email us at www.pointa@gmail.com. Y'all can call us at 864-640-1300. Y'all can even send letters to us. P.O. Box 50415, Greenwood, South Carolina, 29649. Get at us, you know what I mean? We just, like I said, we real issues for a real reason. We trying to get the point across. And we out.
Hold up, not quite yet. Tip of the day. If you got any money whatsoever, you trying to figure out a way to make some money work for you, invest in weed stocks. Right now, Canada is poised to make medical marijuana legal within the next year. You got several states also working on making medical marijuana legal. Yeah, in the U.S. So this market is actually poised to explode over the next year and a half. So if you do have any money that you can invest in weed stocks, you can actually go online and research which pharmaceutical groups are doing what. Then this would be the time for you to invest.
And there you have it. That's why we do it. Point of View Podcast is real issues for real reasons. All bullshit aside. Y'all holler at us next week. Next Monday, 7 o'clock, same time, same channel, and we out.
Peace.